In 1936, Nusenda Credit Union was founded with the simple idea of people helping people. Today, we're proud to be the largest credit union in New Mexico. And now we are excited to be opening our doors at our new branch located at 1715 East University. When you become a member at Nusenda Credit Union, you're joining a financial institution that is dedicated to improving your financial well-being and supporting Las Cruces and southern New Mexico. That's the power of we in action.
It's a new episode of Student Athlete Spotlight. We are presented by Nusenda Credit Union. Adam Young with Aggie football offensive lineman Carson Pharris here today. Carson, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
How was spring ball from your perspective?
I think spring ball was really fun. I believe that we got a lot of new guys. I think the team really gelled well together. It's a little bit more ramped up than what we're used to, but it's what we need for a positive change around here. But yeah, I really enjoyed spring ball, and I think all the guys had a lot of fun.
You redshirted in 2019. 2020 was the pandemic year, so you're really coming off your first season where you had a lot of collegiate experience. Did the off season feel different because of that?
I would say a little bit for sure, because I knew what to expect. I know what I'm going to be expecting going into this upcoming season. I did get a lot of play time, so I'm grateful for that experience, and now I just got to do it with a new coaching staff, a new little way of doing things, but it's exciting, yeah, for sure.
Speaking of that new coaching staff, it seems like the energy around spring ball was fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you see that as well?
Yeah, I would say it's a big change. It's completely different. The coaches have a lot of care for us, and you can really tell that. They really want us to do well. They want us to succeed, and they do a great job of coaching. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about, and yeah, the energy is just insanely different.
From your position, you go from a pass-oriented offense to a run-oriented offense. How does that change for you?
Well, you know, like as an offensive lineman, love to run the ball. You know, it's a great thing when an offense can run the ball successfully, especially when you have a dominant O-line. So I would definitely say that I'm excited about that. I like running the ball, but obviously pass is great too.
Playing Division I FBS football, was this always the dream for you?
Yes, it was, yeah, for sure. In high school, I was really into looking at recruiting and stuff like that from a young age, so I was always looking up schools and different football programs that I was interested in. My recruiting process was long, but this is the place where I ended up, and I love it here.
Your parents both played collegiate sports. Your sister went through a recruiting process as well. She plays collegiate volleyball at TCU. Does it help growing up in a family full of athletes?
Oh, absolutely. My parents always really supported us growing up. And it's always great to have that someone to talk to, like my sister. Her and I are really close, and it's great to kind of like talk to her about the different things that student athletes deal with, and yeah, my parents also really help with that because they went through it. They went through it at a different time for sure, but yeah, they know their stuff too. Full
disclosure, we taped this during finals week. I know you're working hard on your studies right now. Do you really lean on your sister during times like this when you're trying to juggle athletics and also school?
Oh, absolutely, and vice versa. I mean, it's her first semester, but I can already name a bunch of times throughout the semester that her and I have gotten together and talked about, you know, just how to handle certain things as a student athlete, you know, the stress of schools, especially like during finals week and stuff like that. I've been through it a bunch of times. I'm about to be an academic senior, so I know how it goes, but it's definitely good to have someone to talk to like her, yeah.
You were a swimmer growing up. Anything in the pool translate to football at all for you?
I would definitely say I'm a lot more flexible because I was a swimmer. I swam varsity in high school. I stopped around my sophomore year because I had to go towards more of that O-lineman body type, for sure. But no, I love swimming. I still go to the gym sometimes and I'll do a swim workout. My girlfriend swims here, she's a Division I swimmer, and so yeah, I love the sport, and I think it definitely helps me on the field for sure.
Let's finish with the student athlete part of this. Tell us about your major.
So my major is educational administration. I want to start off being a school teacher, probably in elementary school. I've done a few internships there. Next year I'm doing an internship here at New Mexico State with administration because I want to work my way up into an administrative role eventually, and then the dream is to eventually be a college professor.
Carson, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Aggie up.
That's Carson Pharris on this episode of Student Athlete Spotlight presented by New Senda Credit Union.